Hello, hello. How y'all doing out there? It's Sonya Z, Stretch Couture. So, I was trying to go live from my Sexy Unicorn page to try to build some engagement there and, just talk a little bit there. And yeah, I have decided to go on my Stretch Couture page because I have enough followers here to get you guys to go on live. And so I hope that someone will join me. So please share this. I don't really know what to do to invite people. So let's see. I'm just going to start sending it to folks. Let's see. Send it to a few people. Let's see. I'm just sending it to folks. So if this ain't your cup of tea, sorry. Okay, so I invited a few folks just to see. But yeah, I'm gonna try to start doing this live thing a little bit. Hi, Nikki Curry Media. Thanks for joining. So tonight's topic is sexy and sustainable. So I just really wanted to just talk a little bit about the climate right now and how, it's really up to us to really, preserve the earth. And, we can start with fashion. That's my area. So if you don't know me, my name is Sonya Phillips and I go by Sonya Z, also the Sexy Unicorn. And my brand is Stretch Couture. I make custom clothing, costumes. But with my business, I have decided to take a more sustainable approach with the fabrics I'm choosing, the way I'm producing my fashion. And I just want to start sharing a little bit of information with people regarding sustainable fashion. And I just want to let people know that you can still be sustainable and you can still be sexy. So hence the live tonight. So I did prepare a few notes and, a lot of people say, well, what is sustainable fashion? And so really it could be a number of things depending on your perception. But for me and my business, I look at sustainable fashion as fashion that is durable and fashion that can be produced with a less impact to the environment, meaning natural fibers, but also if you're using man-made fibers such as polyester, maybe look to see if it's from a recycled material. So I've been producing some swimwear lately that is made with Reprieve fabric, which is 100% recycled fabric made from bottles, plastic bottles. So if you do follow Stretch Couture, you can scroll through some of my photos and you'll see I just recently posted some information about that swimwear, and I am taking pre-orders. So if you are into eco-friendly swimwear, please give me a call and we can get you into something cute for the summer. So coming on tonight, I was hoping to have a little bit more engagement. So I don't know. I see I got Nikki Curry Media out there. I'd love it if you asked me a question about sustainable fashion. I'm just rambling on, but I was hoping to have a little bit more engagement out there. Let's see who else I can send this to that might want to join me on the live here. I'm just gonna start sending it to people out there in my thing. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm just sending it to folks. So again, if I've sent this to you, it's just because I want to try to get some people out here on my live. And so, hi, Cupcakes and Cigars. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, Adina, this is Sonya. So tonight I'm just going live to talk to people a little bit about sustainable fashion and how you can be sexy and sustainable. I am a fashion designer and my brand is Stretch Couture. And so I just wanted to start making an impact with fashion in regards to sustainable fashion. So one of the things that I'm doing right now is I'm offering swimwear made of 100% recycled fabric, and I am taking pre-orders for that. And so I just wanted to start getting on here, getting on live, letting people know that Stretch Couture is doing its part to save the environment and try to move people away from fast fashion and more so into sustainable fashion. So Nikki Curry has asked, what is considered sustainable fashion? So for me, I consider sustainable fashion things that can be reworn, that's not just about trend. Like, say, a little black dress that might be of a natural fiber, like 100% cotton, or, for example, a polyester blend from a recycled fabric. Like I mentioned, Reprieve is a company that makes fabric out of recycled bottles. And what you can do is, if you just have clothing that is man-made, that may have toxins in it, there are bags that you can purchase. I know REI or Amazon, they have laundry bags you can purchase that you can launder your clothes in, that will prevent so much of the toxins going into the water. So with that, recycling your fabrics and your clothing, instead of just throwing things away, maybe consider donating them or upcycling them. So, for example, right now, in this climate, face masks is something that a lot of people need or want, and you can use fabrics in your closet, maybe t-shirts, perhaps an old skirt or a blouse or something that is of a breathable material. So hence something like cotton or hemp, or maybe a polyester cotton blend. So what I would do is maybe put it up to your face and see if you can breathe through it. And if so, you could reuse that material to make yourself a face covering. And so I'm just out here by myself in nature, so I don't have on my face covering right now, but just out here. So I just think, let me see, the light is a little weird. So I'm just saying that, another piece of sustainable fashion could be, for example, I make a wrap skirt that can be worn as a skirt. It can be worn as a dress. It can be worn as a cape. So finding more than just one way to wear your item. So they call it coordinates. Sometimes you'll see the skirt, the jacket, the pants, and you can wear the combination different way. And that's great that your mother-in-law is making masks from old shirts. And that's definitely a way to stay, sustainable. And so I would just, tell her that's awesome that she's doing that. And, I know some people are out here making the mask and the face coverings for profit, but there are still a lot of people that need face coverings that may not be able to afford them. For example, your nursing homes, your, senior living facilities, places that may have seniors that are on fixed incomes. They may be issue like, one or two paper masks. Hi, Pack Travel Club. Thanks for joining. I'm on here tonight just talking a little bit about sexy and sustainable fashion. So, as you know, I'm a fashion designer. I just wanted to start letting people know that you can be sustainable and still be sexy. So, Nikki Curry Media and I were just talking a little bit about how you can reuse some of your fabrics in your closet. Right now is a great time to reuse your old t-shirts and your old cotton things to make face masks. And if not for yourself, maybe for someone less fortunate, maybe someone homeless, or maybe someone living in a senior facility that might not be able to afford a face mask or a face covering. So even if you can't make an actual mask, you could cut it in a triangle and make a bandana, for them to use. So even with, and that's something that if you want to see a no-sew face covering, comment below. I can come back on live and I can show you guys how to do that with 2 rubber bands and a bandana. So there is a way to create a face covering without even having to sew, where you can use fabrics you already have in your closet. So hi. Hi, people are joining. Thank you guys so much for joining. Again, I'm Sonia Z, owner of Stretch Couture, fashion brand, and I am just up here tonight. I just wanted to make people aware that in this climate, it's a great time to be sexy and to also be sustainable. And so we're just talking about different ways you can use items you already have at home to to just keep them around. So like, say when you do get tired of something, instead of just throwing it away, maybe donate it to your local thrift store, or perhaps a battered women's shelter. Or again, you may want to check in with a senior living facility to see if any of their residents, maybe if you belong to a church, see if they have a clothing closet or something like that, so that your items don't end up in the landfill. So one of the topics that I mentioned was, are you a shepherd or are you a sheep? And what I meant by that was, are you a follower or are you a leader? Because, in this day and age, it's so many trends out there, and people just want to be consumers and just buy just because, they see it on Instagram or on BT or what have you, because their favorite celebrity is rocking something, whether it's a Gucci thing or whether it's just a style. And, I just want to remind people that there are designers out here just, like me, that, would love to have your business, to make you something custom, and then you have the opportunity to choose fabrics that are good to the environment. And, we're in the middle of a pandemic, in case you guys didn't know, but I'm sure you did. So with that, resources have been so limited, and, at the end of the day, it's up to us. This is our home, and we have to maintain it. So by saying that, I just think that it's high time to just start, letting people know that it's a way to just live and shop and be sexy and sustainable. So as you guys can see, I have on like this a nice little t-shirt, and all I did with it was just kind of cut the neck out. If you guys can see, I just cut the neck off, show you guys a little bit of skin, So you can just take something as basic as 100%, cotton t-shirt and, give it a little bit of pizzazz. And so, I just would love if anybody has any questions on here. That's right. It can come from Walmart. If you like it, you like it. And so, for me, I got into fashion because I didn't want to look like everyone else. I didn't want to have on the same thing everybody else had on. And for example, it's some other people out there with this Zumba shirt, but, I like having my neck cut out. I like y'all being able to see a little bit of shoulder, a little bit of neck, just a little something, So, so with that, I was hoping that you guys, if you guys have any questions about sustainable fashion, about fast fashion, about Stretch Couture and what we're doing to be sustainable, about Sexy Unicorn, and what that is and how you can be a part of that movement. I would love to answer any questions you may have. So let's see. Pura vida! Ay! So, hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigos de Costa Rica? Anyway, I'm just up here. The mosquitoes are trying to eat me up. I have on like 3 different mosquito products and none of them are working. I even am burning a candle, and these mosquitoes are not playing any games out here. So, so you guys, again, like I said, I'll go ahead and wrap this up. I thank you all so much for coming to my live tonight. It was intended to go to my Sexy Unicorn page, but I'm where I'm supposed to be, I suppose. Stretch Couture is my home, is my business. And if you would like to visit my Stretch Couture website, it's www.SeXXXy and with SeXXXy.com, I do have a page there about sustainable fashion, and I've included some information regarding the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And what that is 17 goals that the United Nations would like to reach by the year 2030. The first one beginning with no poverty. But of the 17 goals, several of them do relate to the fashion industry. And so with that, if you would like to know more about sustainable fashion, Stretch Couture, Sexy Unicorn, please, send me a message, drop a comment below. And so once again, I just want to thank everybody so much for tuning in tonight and, waving and making comments. And so I'm going to be doing this a little bit more. You're going to be seeing more of me. So, yeah, I'm going to figure this thing out. And so with that being said, you guys have an awesome night. Bye.